want to start FIFA 16 with an amazing squad, link is in the description for cheap and safe coins, and for cheap games and codes, link is also in the description. Hey guys, my name is Judy and welcome to this passing tutorial. You know that I love playing passing style, and EA have introduced a new pass which is called the driven ground pass, and it is an absolute game changer which you just have to include in your game. As always, I left a link in the description to my tutorial playlist which will just keep getting bigger. Make sure to check it out, and if you like my passing style of play, you can also find there my top 25 tiki-taka goals. In this tutorial we're gonna see how we can use the new passing system to reach the striker, how to get goals with this pass, and a lot of more techniques. Before we go any further, make sure to leave a like to this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet for more tutorials and FIFA videos. Let's start now with the best thing about this pass, which is reaching the target man. Driven ground pass is basically a ground pass, but then a lot faster, and is an ideal tool to reach the striker. In this example we want to reach our striker Suarez, but there are a lot of defenders who may intercept the pass. The solution is using the new driven ground pass. All you have to do is hold R1 on your PlayStation or RB on your Xbox and press the pass button. Now we reach Suarez without an interception, and we get an easy goal because of that. Here we use two driven ground passes. It is a faster pass, and because of that Ronaldo is on pace and we were able to finish. This time we again use two driven ground passes. We reach the target man and he's now able to give a great assist into Rakitic. This pass is really gonna change the gameplay a lot. You can give passes which would otherwise have been intercepted, and on top of that the pass is much faster, and the player who receives it is always in more space than with a regular pass. And in the last clip of the section we're gonna see some of the no-touch dribbling, which I will also do a tutorial soon. You've seen the best thing about this pass, but let's get back to the basics now for a moment and see how we can maximize the effectiveness of this pass. You see a lot of driven ground passes here, and it's not accelerated, it's just regular speed. This section is about how we can pass like this without giving bad passes. You see now that Neymar is looking to the right. Let's see what happens if we try to give a driven ground pass to the left. He just loses the ball, and that's not what we want to happen obviously. In the next example we see that everything is going well, but Mathieu is now facing the right, and if you're facing the right you can only give a driven ground pass to the right. If you pass that down, he actually messes up entirely and passes a very slow ball into the goalkeeper. This can cost you goal. The driven ground pass is also difficult to give first touch without controlling the ball first. We saw Mathieu passing a high rocket into Busquets. That's very dangerous and not what we want. Alba here is already facing the left, and on this part of the pitch I am willing to take some risk, and I use a driven ground pass. So if you want to really use this pass effectively without taking dangerous risks, you should probably control the ball first and face directly to the player you want to pass to, and only then use the driven ground pass. But if you have players like Iniesta and Busquets, you can actually use the first touch driven ground pass quite often. Because here again the target man technique is got as a dangerous opportunity. Maybe the best thing about the driven ground pass is that it's much harder for the defenders to intercept. Another great thing about it is that the guy who receives the pass will be in more space than if you would have used a regular pass. If you have space on the midfield, that means you can go forward, and if you have space with a striker, that means we can shoot, give a through ball or do an action. In these two clips we decided to shoot, and we can see that the fake shot may still be one of the best films in the game. I will also do a tutorial on that. The driven ground pass is quicker, harder to intercept, and gives the player who receives it more space. Therefore it has many more applications than only using it to reach the target man. Already in the defense it's a great option to go for. The left fullback is now in a lot of space and we can go forward. Then we use again the target man technique, and who said the body paint is gone? Make sure to subscribe to my channel to see the trick on how we can still use the body paint in my upcoming body paint tutorial. The fact that the driven ground pass is much quicker will also open more options to proceed to attack. We see that the player in the blue circle wants to block the passing lane to our striker, but because we used a driven ground pass to reach Modric, he is now going to be too late and we can reach the striker indeed. We use an early cross with Isco, but in the end we still only finish. So let's get now into the last section of this tutorial. We can also use the driven ground pass as a through pass method. We want to give the ball to Messi, but the defender is in the way. Therefore we can use an almost uninterceptable driven ground pass and not a through pass. This way of using the driven ground pass is really going to change the game and get you way more opportunities. It is a very quick pass straight into the feet of the striker who can now finish it easily. That's the end of this tutorial guys. Make sure to drop a like, check out the playlist tutorial in the description, and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials and FIFA videos. This was Suti. See you next time.